Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. So we are going to keep going, but I have made a mistake, and I let Nonny, or what did you call yourself in the first video? You don't remember what your screen name was gonna be?
I don't remember.
Anyway, I let Nonny think too long about things, and so he has a theory about the quantum moon. Can you tell everybody your theory?
You see, remember how the quantum rocks moved when you weren't looking?
Yes.
I think it's the same with the quantum moon. If you're not observing it, it moves to a new place.
Okay, so what if we are observing it?
It doesn't move, but I believe that no one was able to land on it because they couldn't switch to their landing cams fast enough before the quantum moon took its chance to move.
Okay.
But I have something that might work.
Okay, what's that?
You see, the little scout has a camera.
Oh.
And the camera may be and if we take pictures of this, and if we manage to land one on the quantum moon, we could be able to take a whole bunch of pictures, so many that the quantum moon cannot take its chance to move while we're landing on it.
Okay. Well, maybe we can go and try and figure that out, huh?
And the only place where we can find that is my locator. And that thing that went past, I think it's the quantum moon.
You think that's the quantum moon?
Yeah, it's purple.
It is purple, you're right.
And it's moving at an accelerated rate.
Well, it went that way, right?
Uh-huh. Let's change the frequency.
Okay.
Quantum.
Well, there's one over there. But it doesn't look like there's one that went in the way of the quantum moon. There's one over there.
I believe that is the quantum moon.
One over there. Yeah, but I don't think it's the other one.
Before our quantum moon adventure, maybe we can do some more exploring in outer space.
Okay, do you want to explore in outer space, or do you want to keep going under the water here in our planet? Because remember, we died.
I would like to go to outer space.
So you want to go into space?
What about let's continue adventuring in Brittle Hollow?
Okay. Those are the twins.
Let's go there.
Okay.
The Ash and Ember twins.
Do you want to go to Ash or Ember?
Remember the museum? I saw that one of the Nonny escape pods. Sun Station. The Nonny built. It looks like the Nonny built a station there.
I was getting sucked into the sun there for a second.
Let's go there. I see
you want to go up there?
A Nonny escape pod.
Okay.
So let's go to the Ember Twin.
All right, let's do that.
Let's go to the Ember Twin. There it is. The Nonny escape pod.
Okay.
or on the quantum moon. I
We
meant,
are?
I meant in the Ember Twin.
Escape pod 2.
There's Escape Pod 2. And remember, Escape Pod 2 never made it. Remember, Escape Pod 3 never made it out of Dark Bramble. Let's translate it.
All we need status reports for all systems, but initial things first is everyone unharmed. Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash. This is a relief at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us.
Yes. One is at Brittle Hollow, and one never made it out of Dark Bramble. Computer.
Wah!
Okay, computer.
Scanning. Let's go up here. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3, now launching escape pod 2. Alert! Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet's surface. The heat from the star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually.
Oh.
Okay. So they said they were gonna write on the caves, right?
And there they are.
Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Do you wanna go anyway?
Nope.
Okay. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time.
Oh, so that one is better.
Emergency escape hatch. This is the escape hatch that burst into the caves. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Malore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost.
There's some sand.
Wah! Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun.
So they did come from another system.
Yes. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly.
Whoa.
Yeah, the sun is right there, huh? Ash and Ember Twin are right next to the sun.
Yeah, I guess they were based on Mercury. So this is where they started building their long-term shelter.
Oh, look. What do you think that is?
A Nomian platform? Sand.
The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely.
There's some more.
To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay, so the instructions are walk forward until you meet the sandfall and then turn left. Then continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward.
And watch out for sand.
Okay, did we make it to the sand? Okay, now where do we go? Do we go right?
Left.
Okay. What are we looking for?
Column rocks.
Okay.
Column rocks.
Ooh.
And a hole.
Oof.
Ooh.
Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Malarai and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site. Okay, it's hidden behind here. Ooh. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes.
Oh. This must be the Nomian shelter.
Ooh.
No. The
Should we
Noma.
go up the stairs?
Let's go here first.
Okay.
The Nomai had cool technology.
Anglerfish fossil out overlook.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Fossil?
Whoa. This is huge. It's so
Skate.
huge. Let's go and look, because we just went out there, right? It says Anglerfish fossil overlook. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is the horror's place of origin, especially considered what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis. There is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Malarai, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen.
What? Children?
Oh. What is that?
Anglerfish. It looks like the one from Dark Bramble.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
Okay. We'll take that back. Where should we go? This way? That way?
That way.
Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. What happened?
Nomai died in here.
Wah!
Ah, breathable air.
Anglerfish Overlook District. Stepping Stone District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. And Eye Shrine District. Whoa. Wow. Where should we go? The sand is coming up. Up here?
Sure. The higher you go, the sand goes matter.
So we shouldn't go that way. Oh.
I see ghost matter right there.
What's inside? Ooh, look at that.
Ghost matter abundant.
Whoa!
Let's take some pictures.
Oh.
No ghost matter there.
Yeah, not there, but there is all going up there, huh?
So how are we supposed to... Ooh, sand. Ooh.
Okay, so there's no... What is happening? There we go. So there's no live ghost matter right here. It's down here. Whoops.
Yep, it's definitely down there.
Yep, it's all in there. Ah.
So how are we supposed... Aha!
Can't go in there.
Because of the ghost matter.
Well, what do you think?
I think we have to find a way in without being hit by ghost matter.
Oh.
Ooh. Hole.
Yeah, it's just a hole. This is where I was. Oh, look. There's sand coming up.
Eek. Oh, my writing.
I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good?
Oh. No, my masks. Apparently some masks remained intact.
Okay, now we're back up here. Oh, the sand is getting higher.
And 3 minutes of oxygen remaining.
Well, we know that there are trees up here. So we'll go back up here. Where are the trees? Where did the trees go? I remember going in and being close to trees. And it refilled my oxygen. Huh. Well, I don't remember. This tree is dead. The sand's in the house.
Yay!
What do you bet? That if the sand goes up,
I believe the ghost matter dies in sand.
you think so?
Maybe. Let's test Let's step with a scout first. Oh, we're going up.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We died.
No, my mask.
Our suit got punctured by those pokey plants.
Okay, so now we know more.
Okay. Oh, there that goes. That looks like a big explosion, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what should we do?
Let's start steep adventure.
A giant steep adventure?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to go back? You want to go to giant steep?
Yep. Escape Pod 2. Sunless City. Anglerfish fossil.
One of 3 Nonny escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged.
By Dark Bramble.
I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. A Nonny city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. There's more to explore here. Okay. So you want to go to the next planet?
Sure. After all, the big explosion did happen near Giant Steep.
You are right.
Now let's find that planet.
Well, it's huge, so we should be able to find it without a problem, right? What the? Felt like my...
There it is. There's the thing that exploded.
Oh.
Someone is in there.
Okay, so you want to go onto Giant Steep?
Okay, let's see what we can see.
Alright. You want to go on here, or do you want to go to that weird thing that's going around it? You can tell me which one. Planet or the weird thing?
What about the weird thing? Because that's where the explosion occurred.
Alright. Let's see if we can get on it.
Where's that thing?
I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's orbiting the planet. It'll probably be a little bit difficult to get to, but we'll try.
That thing is badly damaged. It's not a spacecraft. It's a Nonny station.
We're gonna match velocity.
It looks like it was damaged by something. It was damaged by something.
Okay, we matched velocity with it.
Whoa. This is a huge find.
Oh, look.
Doesn't that look like the thing from Brittle Hollow? This looks like a landing pad.
Yeah.
Do you think Nonny ships were supposed to land here?
Possibly. Whoa. Whoa.
This is similar to Whitehall Station.
It is. Whoa.
Very similar.
Control module.
And
Oh. This one. The launch module.
it looks like something is supposed to launch from here.
Well, it looks like it's broken, doesn't it?
Hmm? Let's launch a scout.
Oh, it's... Okay, let's see.
Let's take some pictures. Oh.
That's interesting, but I can't get in there.
The launch module is broken.
So should we go in the other one?
Let's see. It looks like this one's okay. Ooh, another Know My room. Know My it's cool technology. I mean, had.
Ooh.
Hey, this is where your scout landed.
No?
But it looks a lot like the launch module. Definitely a Know My station.
Got gravity. Wah!
Whoa! Neat!
Oh, it just flipped me all the way over here.
Flip pads. Hologram. It's reversing time.
5 minutes, 6 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project.
Ash Twin?
Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, that's the thing.
The probe broke!
Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Warning. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Should we watch that again? Or keep going?
Keep going. The last one. The Know My station that we're in.
Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. No structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing.
Flip pad. Let's see what's here. Projected.
Whoa. This is where our,
Ooh, back in time.
No, I don't think it's back in time. I think this is happening right now. I think this is the spot where our probe went. Yeah. Because this is the launch module, remember? And the launch module got broken.
And we cannot have access to it. Giant steep projection.
Whoa.
A giant steep inhabitant's place.
Interesting.
Whoa. Orange writing.
Yeah, I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there's a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Malo they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Malo and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea might feel responsible.
Ooh, so they have orange writing and
Malo, my better 50%. Cassava is setting the last of the cannon. Sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love.
ooh.
So, they were excited about this probe cannon. What were they using the probe to find?
The eye of the universe.
You're right. And then, but we learned at the other one that the power source didn't work, right? That they were like, this isn't gonna work, and so we can't use the cannon anymore because it will break apart. And what happened?
It broke apart.
It did. It broke apart. It
just did.
It did. So I wonder what that power source is that is used that they never did. They never used it.
It was probably the other chunk that broke off.
Wow.
Of when that weird thing came.
Well, it's very difficult to get in that door. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the other one is broken and open to the vacuum of space, which means, do you think if we go outside, do you think we can get into the other module?
Maybe.
What's this? Hold on. Because there are 3 modules, right? Is this the one that's missing? Probe tracking module.
Ooh, a probe tracking?
Yeah, see, it's gone. It's not even there. It's just gone. Okay, let's go see if we can get into that other module. This is the cannon.
Ooh.
And it broke apart.
So this is...
This one looks intact. So I think it's on the other side. Oh, nope. This is cracked. Ooh.
This must be the control module. The one exposed to the vacuum of space. Control module projection stone.
Yeah, so we were just there. See? Aha! Malo. Oh, yep. That's exactly the same. Interesting.
Probe tracking module.
Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Malo. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed.
Oh, and it was.
Well, it's gone.
It must have been that
Look, so this is the probe tracking projection stone. If we put it in here,
then we'll see the probe tracking module. There it is.
Oh, whoa, where is it?
I believe if it's somewhere in Giant Steep.
You think so?
I think so.
Ooh. It's another statue. Where would that be? Well, let's go.
I think it's the same type of statue that looked at us.
It is. Okay. So we know that it's still around. It's not, we don't have it, but we know that it's still around, right?
And we believe it's inside Giant Steep.
Okay. Well, let's go see if we can get back into our ship. Whoa.
Let's read it.
Okay. The broken remains of a Nonny space station in orbit around Giant Steep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the Eye of the Universe. The Nonny pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the Eye of the Universe. Let's zoom in. There we go. Wah! Oops.
Ooh, you still have.
I do. I still have the projection stone.
You forgot to put it back.
It did. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. A Nonny named Malo argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised since they only needed to fire the probe once. A Nonny named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Ooh, one of the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. Any Nonny aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. Oh my goodness, so if we find it,
we'll know where it is.
A Nonny computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nonny projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. Interesting. The Nonny built the orbital probe cannon at a construction yard on Giant Steep.
Ooh.
Alright, so you want to go to the planet?
Yes. We must explore more. I like their landing pads. Here we come.
Whoa.
It's so big.
Whoa!
Storms! That must be the construction yard.
Whoa.
Tornadoes! Oh, they were right. Watery planet.
Oh my goodness.
Brambles?
That was weird. Did you see that?
It splashed down. Weird. We're in water now.
Oh, nice.
Ice.
Let's just leave that there.
This is
Uh-oh.
ghost matter. I can't see it from that far away.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any of... Okay, so it's down the... It's down there.
It's down that cave. So we don't want to go there. Yep, it's in that one. What? None detected near. None seen near the scout.
Gravity on this planet is a lot heavier.
Yeah, because it's so big.
It makes it very difficult to move.
The bigger planets are.
That's a lot of ghost matter. Uh-oh.
What the?
Okay, so not this way. Go this way.
It's not this way.
Oh, that's a fire.
I know.
Trip 4, entry number whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steve. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfelds and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come.
Ooh, he went to every planet except Dark Bramble. Well, at the time it was made. Ooh, keep fire. Ooh, ghost matter. Eesh.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Jellyfish.
And jellyfish.
They're frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So water once flowed there.
Interesting.
A bit of the tentacles are unfrozen. Ooh. This is fun. Let's campfire.
Should we go that way?
Sure. Let's try to land on that place. But it will be difficult since Giant Steve is so darn it big.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oof. Goodness.
We landed
Yes,
at the
we did.
campsite. Unidentified signal nearby? Huh. Someone must be there. Let's-
Oof.
Hey, it's one of the Timber Harthians.
It's Gabro.
One of the other travelers.
Nice to see you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird.
We do too.
What about you? Have you died lately or is it just me?
No, it's me too. We're in the time loop.
Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool.
What did you think it was?
I figured it'd be some kind of fidgety time business, but I wasn't really thinking about what was happening to the shape of time, you know. But a loop makes sense here. Let's go with loop for now. Looks like you and I are just the only ones who can tell the time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfelds and asking if they'd died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfelds about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure it's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands.
Me too. I found one on Timberheart.
I was looking at it and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it had seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die.
That happened to me when with the statue at the museum.
You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory. But if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me. But hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you?
Where's your ship?
That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely.
Huh.
Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough.
What's up with this planet?
Haha, I know, right? Oh, you mean like tell you more about... Oh, I gotcha. Okay, well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you.
I found something.
Nice, nice. What you got for me?
I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon.
Whoa! That's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why?
Too much power.
It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop.
What are you doing out here?
Well, what are any of us doing out here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's really quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water, then less peaceful.
Where should I explore on John's Deep?
Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on the Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out the Statue Island, it's the one with the 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see.
See you later.
Cool, cool. Take it easy out there.
Whoa. He told me a lot of things.
Yeah. He's very helpful, and he has the same thing happening to him.
So, the only way you have an awareness of a time loop is if a Nomai statue looks at you?
I think so. Goodness. Yeah, he did tell us a lot, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Start over here.
Statue Island.
One of the islands on Giant's Deep has a Nomai statue on the beach, just like the one Gabbro brought back to Timberhearth. Statue Island, as Gabbro calls it, is the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Gabbro is lounging in a hammock near the island's shore. Gabbro found a Nomai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing, and Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. Gabbro remembers dying. They saw their memories flash before their eyes, just like the time with the statue. Gabbro and I seem to be the only ones aware that we are in a time loop.
Ocean depths.
Gabbro says there's a strong current beneath the surface of the ocean that prevents anything from sinking below it. Feldspar found a way to reach the core of the giant's deep. Remember, because in his journal he said that he did it.
Yeah.
An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble.
Feldspar?
Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giants.
When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. I've got a theory.
Okay.
Maybe the seed, it has a portal to its home planet.
Do you think so?
Huh?
But we can't fit in it.
But there's one way we can. Go to Dark Bramble.
You are totally right.
Cyclone! Cyclone!
Wah! Oh no!
Ah! Cyclone! Cyclone! Cyclone!
Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Yeah!
Okay, do you see any islands?
Not that I can see.
Oh,
Another island! Whoa! That... Nice. Whoa. Okay,
which one? One on the left or one on the right?
that one.
Okay.
It has a Nonny landing pad. Bridge. But it's not
Oof.
officially 2 islands. Nonny landing pads are neat. Let's explore this Nonny colony.
Okay.
Since we and Gabbro are the only ones who's aware of the time loop because of our statue encounter, we I think he I know. Let's use our suit thrusters to get there.
I wanted to see if we could get up onto the arch, but looks like we can't.
One, Nonny statue. Its eyes are open. It must.
Statue workshop. Uh-oh. It's broken. We can't get in.
And I hear that music. Sun's almost about to go supernova. Nonny colony. The Nonny. Something that the Nonny built. Ooh, cyclone. Ooh.
They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way?
Other way?
Does anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lemmy, but it's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Fox will let us see a later test.
Ooh, so there's another way in. And did you hear that? It was supposed to mess up with your memories.
That memory test, huh?
And if
Uh-oh.
the sun went supernova.
Yep.
Well, at
That's
least
2 cycles. So what do you think?
I think we discovered a lot.
Yeah. We've got to go and read, right? Like we always do.
Yep.
It's kind of fun that we have a friend, huh?
And another one that's actually really aware of the time loop.
Look at all the stuff we did in that loop.
Wow.
Yeah, we did a lot. Going off that way. Oh, hey.
What?
Well, so the first time we watched it today, it went that way.
Yeah,
And
but
the other time it went that way. Why do you suppose that is? What did it say about the trajectory? Was it the same every time or was it random?
it was random.
So with every time loop,
I think that thing sets a random trajectory.
okay, so it goes off in a different place every single time that there's a time loop.
And that probe was made to find the eye of the universe.
So do you think that the random trajectory and the time loop have something to do with each other?
Maybe. And don't forget the memory statues.
Yeah.
They're the only things that let you be aware of the time loop.
What about the computer? Do you think the computer's aware of the time loop? Do you think it's got a memory statue of its own and it's recording all of the different places?
Maybe. Okay, let's read.
This island must be where the Nomai created statues, like the one in our observatory. I found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. Looks just like the one in our observatory. I found a sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some Nomai children debated bypassing the statue's workshop door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. I can see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water.
Whoa.
So how do you suppose we could get in? What do you think the other...
I think the other entrance might be swim.
Oh, well, maybe we'll do that next time. That's pretty fun. All right.
Wow.
Got lots done.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was fun. Maybe next time we'll look into that. There are lots of different places to explore, huh? Okay. Well, what do we say to all of our viewers?
Thanks for watching, and wow.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.